love me some Alice Cooper. That's my shit. So today's video is going to be on the 5th point of Tantra, which is sound. I know I skipped 3 and 4. I'll go back to them, but I wanted to go with sound because it's actually the most important one to me, I think. And it's very healing. In the world of Tantra, we use sound in the form of mantras and vocal toning. You can do vocal toning on the body, on the womb, and various other parts of the body that are in need of healing. But I personally use music for healing. It's been in my blood since I was a little girl. I was raised on rock and roll, Aerosmith and AC/DC and Led Zeppelin, all the good stuff. But I listen to everything, everything from Motown to classical to rap. I just love music. But the way I use it in conjunction with writing for therapy is that if I'm having a really bad day, if I'm depressed about something, and if I'm in that state where I want to cry, like I need to cry, but I can't, like my emotions are stuck, I'll listen to some really sad music and just cry it out and detox. And once, I'm all detoxed, I will go with something empowering, some kind of rock music. And once I'm in that empowered state, then I go into writing. And that's usually where I do some of my best writing, because I've just cleansed myself emotionally and everything's there on the surface in my sphere of awareness, and I can work with it. But yeah, it's very powerful, it's very healing, and it has that power of nostalgia too. You're ever listening to the radio in your car and that 80s song comes on and it takes you right back to some kind of high school dance or some sweet memory, and makes you feel good. I don't think anything else on the planet has the same power as music except for love, and I think they're kind of on the same level pretty much. But another way that sound is beneficial in the realm of Tantra is through lovemaking. I think most men have had that experience where they've been with a woman that men tend to refer to as the dead fish, that she just lays there and doesn't make a sound, and so the guy has no clue if she's enjoying it or if she's miserable. So in sex, men tend to get their cues from the way a woman responds vocally. So he'll know if this spot's a better spot than that spot, or if this technique feels better than the other. So it's definitely a useful tool during sex for men to know what they're doing and to learn your body in particular and what you like. And it's just as important for women too, and I think sometimes men don't realize that we enjoy hearing them as much as they enjoy hearing us. And it's actually a huge turn on for a woman to hear her man really in the throes of passion, and knowing that we have him almost to that point where he just can't take it anymore. And it's a huge turn on. But most men are just really silent, and they just kind of go at it and have that one little grunt at the end, and it's just it's not as stimulating for us. And I think that's one reason why women have a harder time orgasming during sex, is because most of us are not getting the auditory stimulation that we need as well from the man. So I suggest just being as vocal as you can during sex. I know it's a little bit difficult for couples because sometimes you have kids in the next room, and so you have to be quiet. But every opportunity that you get, when the kids aren't around, you got that little window of opportunity, just be as vocal as you can and let loose, because it's going to make the orgasm so much more powerful and intense when you can use your voice. So use your voice, because there's power in sound. and there's power in music. It's very healing. So try it. Cry it out. Write it out.